Something that I get asked quite a lot is whether or not I use line clips. Clips to attach the line to the lure when I'm Murray cod fishing. Hell yeah, I do. I sure do. I've used a lot of them over the years, and right now I'm using the one that I consider to be the best line clip that I've ever used by a mile. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why I like it, how to use it, and why I think it is the best line clip on the market when using line clips for Murray cod lure fishing. G'day folks, I'm out fishing with my mate Brett Corker today. Brett's just over there having a few casts in the background. I've been using a spinnerbait for the last hour or so and I haven't had a touch, so I'm thinking about changing to a hard body lure. I've pulled up, rather than stuff around tying knots and cutting loose ends off and wasting bits of line as I go, I've got a line clip. I'm just going to clip the spinnerbait off and I've clipped the hard body lure on. Now, but what line clip is it? I am using the Mustard Fastach line clip. They're called Fastach because it means fast to attach, and they are very fast to attach and they're very strong. The ones I use for cod fishing are rated to 100 pound. Here they are here. You can see here, there's the line clip there. It's got the eye at the top that I tie the line to. Then it's got the straight shaft, and it wraps around and over itself. Now to clip the lure on and off, all I have to do is twist that around, the lure comes off. Easy as that. They are brilliant, these things. To put back on, it's the same sort of story. All I have to do, I'll get my lure, get the toe point here on my lure, get the pointy end of the line clip, push it through the toe point, twist it around, and it's on. Easy as that. Now, when I first started using those, I had this vision that a cod was going to grab it, and those of us that have caught a few Murray cod will know that every now and again you'll get one that'll do like a death roll. They'll spin around in the water like that, and I thought, that might make it come open. But it never has. What I found is happening is the whole line twists. When the only way a Murray cod could open that with a death roll is if I was holding the split ring when the cod turned. If not, then the line twists and the lure can't come off. I've been using these Mustard Fastach for probably 3 or 4 years now, if not more, and I have not had one single problem with them. They have been absolutely faultless. Now, I'll give you another demonstration. I'll come up close. Twist him to pull him off like that. I'll take him off. Now you'll see with these, they've got the loop at the top there that my line's tied to. That's rigid, that can't move. It goes down and around that way, like that. Now, these have no moving parts. You can't clip them open and clip them closed, which means that if they bend, they can't come open. Incidentally, I've never had one bend, but if they did, they still won't come open. Like the old-fashioned snap swivels, when they bent, they come open. Something else I like about these is that they're thin. I don't normally like to use other products as a comparison, but I'm going to this time. For a long time I used the Hawaiian snaps. The Hawaiian snaps are fantastic line clips. There's no denying it. They're strong, they're reliable, but the problem is they're also very thick at the bottom, and if you've got a lure with a small toe point or a small split ring as a toe point, then they can become quite rigid and not move around. But because this is just one bit of wire, even with the really smallest of toe points or split rings, it still swims quite freely, allowing the lure to swim properly. So here's another quick demonstration. Get the end, the pointy bit, point it through, move my thumb out of the way without catching my finger. See that, get the toe point, the clip, point the sharp end through the toe point, then just twist it around, and there it is. It might take you a couple of minutes to get the hang of it, and so that's on. Can't come off no matter what I do. Twist it back the other way. Magic. And it is magic. They should be called mustard magics. Put him on. Can't go wrong. Put him off. Take him off. Laughing. Now here, this is a little bit different. This is an old mate lure, but unlike a toe point, it's actually got a split ring for the toe point. What I find with split rings, the best thing to do is find the narrow part where the ends of the split ring are, and put the Fastach through that narrow point. The split rings can be a little bit harder to put the line clip on than what a normal toe point can, but they're still pretty easy and they're simple to take off. Just take them off like that. So there you go folks, that's why I use Mustard Fastach. They'll work with bigger lures and smaller lures. They're very strong and I've never had one come open yet. Now this isn't a cash for comments or anything like that going on here. It's just that I'm answering a question that I get asked quite often. And look, I know everybody's going to have their own favourites and their own pros and cons. And I actually made a video similar to this with these lures a couple of years ago. I put it on my Facebook page, and I had a few people come out and say they'd had problems. One guy said they had a couple of them come open in the boat going across a lake. I don't know whether he's maybe rigged them up wrong or it was just one of those freakish things that happened. I don't know. But all I can do is tell you how they've worked for me. And in the last few seasons using these Mustard Fastach, I have not had a single hiccup with them. They've been absolutely 100% faultless. Highly recommended by me. Time to go and catch some fish.